Wayne Vose here with Profits Unlimited in our podcast channel. Going to talk a little bit about snow and ice management diversification here, and honestly talk about how we lost literally thousands of dollars by not being diversified enough within our snow and ice management business. Specifically, what we're going to talk about today, just for a few minutes, and I promise I won't keep you long, but is when we first went out and offered our service, we went out and were looking specifically for plowing accounts. You know, I mean, that's just the mindset we had. Let's go out and let's sell some snow plowing, okay? And that's exactly what we did. You know, but what we weren't selling our customers is, what do you think we weren't selling them? We were not selling the de-icing side of the business to our customers. And I got a little story to tell you about that. Number one is, first of all, regardless if you're in our market, Louisville, Kentucky, or if you're in Buffalo, New York, or Detroit, Michigan, or Boise, Idaho, or Maine, or anywhere in between, Cleveland, Ohio, you know, in anybody's market, there's a lot of research that shows that has been done by these equipment manufacturers that sell snow and ice equipment, that it's about a 4-to-1 ratio of plowing events versus de-icing events. So if you go out and you're just simply setting up plowing accounts, you're leaving a whole lot of money out there on the table for your competitor. Why do it? The first thing that comes to mind, you think, man, it's just too much new stuff to learn. You know, it's more equipment I need. I got to buy a spreader. I don't have anywhere to put bulk material. That's another discussion in itself for us on another podcast. But you don't have to have a big V-box spreader. You don't have to have your own yard to put 20 tons of material in. You can be a very small operation, buy a tailgate spreader, and work with bag material and make a lot of money with that bag material on a tailgate spreader. Because when we look at the liability that we share, when I say we share, that you have as a contractor and the person that you're providing the service for, whether it's residential and or commercial, okay, there's a lot of liability that's shared there. And we're not getting into contracts right now in this talk, but, you know, plowing's important, without a doubt. You know, get a couple inches of snow or more, or 4 inches, 8 inches, 10 inches, whatever it is. It needs to be removed. But, as we all know, a plow's only going to take off so much of that risk. What's left needs a de-icing agent. Whether it's sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, there's a lot of different options, calcium chloride, there's liquids that can be applied either pre-treat or post-application. We're not going to get into all that today, but the point I want you to remember is you got to do more than just plow, okay? A lot of guys think, well, I'm just a subcontractor. Nothing wrong with being a subcontractor. Don't hear me saying that, because that's not the message. Okay, the message here is, don't just be a plow jockey. And I say that with all due respect, because that's what we did for several years. And basically what we were doing when our customers needed material put down, we'd have one of our competitors go do it for them. Okay, our customer was getting serviced, our customer was happy, but we were missing out on the profit dollars that material brings to a snow and ice management contractor. You will make more money on the back of your truck with a spreader, even a small tailgate spreader, than you'll ever make with a plow on the front of your truck. You can ask 100 contractors, and I guarantee you 95 of them will tell you that. There's plenty of money to be made pushing snow, without a doubt. But there's a whole lot of money to be made using the backside of your truck, putting material out after it's been plowed. And we look at that 4-to-1 or better ratio of plowing events versus de-icing events. You're not sitting at home when you get an inch of snow or you get a little freezing rain or whatever it may be that doesn't require plowing necessarily, it gives you another opportunity to go out and service your customers. Because, when you look at it, it's pretty slick to walk across a lot that's got a half inch of snow on it and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Because a lot of the services, or a lot of the places that we service as an industry, both residentially and commercial, let's look at it both sides, people are getting on those properties or walking out of their house and it's dark. We haven't had any advantage of UV light helping to melt some of that problem out there. So if we get out there as a contractor, plow it off, put the material down, we've started that melting process. So when people are coming out of their homes or walking into those businesses going to work, and they've got their dress shoes on with the rubber soles on the bottom of them, we're helping reduce that risk of slip and fall for them. Don't give that away to your competitor. Offer that service yourself. You can, even when I first started doing it, I actually still worked out of my home. But I kept a pallet of material at my house and loaded my truck so I could go out on those events that were either less than plowable snows or even when we were plowing snow, so we could put material out. So don't let anybody tell you you've got to have a large V-box spreader. Nothing wrong with V-box spreaders. Nothing wrong using bulk material. Okay? You'll use both of those as your company grows. Okay? But a lot of times I talk to a lot of contractors where they say, well, I sub for this guy because he made it make sense that I don't have a V-box spreader. I don't have a place for bulk material. Just, I'll do the salting, you do the plowing. There's a reason they want to do the salting. And that's the message I want you to leave here today with, is understanding that don't make that mistake that we made. Don't give what we call the good stuff away. The de-icing applications, the anti-icing applications, the things that are much more profitable items for you. Plowing's a good profit margin. Not saying it's not. But the margins with de-icing are much better, and the reason they're much better is because the time required to complete the task. If you go in and you plow a piece of property, I know you can't see out my window here, but if I'm going to plow this piece of property out here that we're on, it may take me an hour to plow it, but I can come in here in about 10, 12 minutes and apply de-icing material on it. So that's why your margins can get so much better and your profitability can be so much better when you offer the de-icing and the anti-icing as part of your services. There's a lot of information out there, easy access on Google, where you can train and educate yourself on different ice melters, whether it's sodium chloride, potassium chloride, magnesium chloride, whatever it is, calcium chloride, or even if you're getting out of the chlorides. I know I'm getting a little further into this now, but different products that are acetates versus chlorides that are less corrosive. But there's a lot of information out there. One of them is you can go online and look up Peter's Chemical Company. It tells you the working temperature of that product, the application rates per 1,000 square feet of that product, and it's in layman's terms. It's easy to read and look at and understand. So as a summary to this, don't just plow. If you decide to just plow, that's okay. But I wanted to give you the knowledge of not making the mistake we made and waiting several years to offer the de-icing and anti-icing applications when we finally realized how many profit dollars we were leaving out there on the table or giving to our competitors, and we were waiting for it to snow when they were out there working. Remember, there's no business like snow business. Make a profit and put those profits in your pocket, and don't give them to your competitor. See you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave us a comment below and we will get back to you soon. If you aren't already, please subscribe to our channel. Also, go like our Facebook page where you can interact with us and the whole Profits Unlimited community. Check out our great website with all of our 100% money-back guaranteed products at profitsorus.com. And remember, stay tuned for the latest and greatest content from us at Profits Unlimited. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave us a comment below and we will get back to you soon. If you aren't already, please subscribe to our channel. Also, go like our Facebook page where you can interact with us and the whole Profits Unlimited community. Check out our great website with all of our 100% money-back guaranteed products at profitsorus.com. And remember, stay tuned for the latest and greatest content from us at Profits Unlimited.